Hello everyone and welcome to Backcountry, Alaska. If it's your first time here, I hope you enjoy it. And if you're one of the first subscribers I had that have been waiting for this cabin update for a long time, I'm sorry. It's finally here. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to be building gable end framing and finishing up the insulation on this episode, as well as a little bit of camp cooking and just enjoying some time in the mountains. So it's over a couple days, and hope you enjoy it. First thing I got to do is move this Romex up into the ceiling, since when I put it in I wasn't thinking about framing this gable end. So strips. 1.5 inches thick. A bit of an ordeal because this new gun I bought has the wrong fitting, but I built an adapter. Was able to build an adapter. Doesn't feel like it's leaking too bad, so definitely. Maybe I should read the directions. I hate reading. Oh! Huh. I was about to take this off. It's a good thing I didn't do that. Goes in the back. Imagine that. Woohoo! Single shot. Don't make me get out the book again. Oh yeah! Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Alright. Alright, now I gotta figure out speed square how to cut these 2x4s that are gonna go in here. I'm thinking I can put the speed square up there and measure those, and then get the angle and then cut it over here, and it should be the same angle all the way up, I think. YouTube carpenter here. Never done this shit before, so I think that's all I gotta do. We're gonna do a test piece real quick on a piece of scrap if I can find one. Clean up some of my mess I left here. Ooh. This stuff never set up. That's the glue that goes behind the top and bottom plate and sides of the vapor barrier. Interesting. Liquid nails? I don't know. Might have been too cold. That stuff. Huh. Hope that's okay. So you can go in here. This can go outside to die. We're no fancy carpenters around here. So, Ryobi is the way to go. Alright, Carpenter Thomas. Is that how you do that? 30 degree? Or... well, that don't look right. That's not right. You guys are all probably making fun of me. What I'm going to try first is like put that pivot point all the way up in there, And this is reading 75. I don't know. Fuck. I should probably just Google it. I got my phone right here. But I kind of want to just cut this first and try it. That's what we're going to do. Okay, since I measured 75 up there, I'll do 15 here. That'll equal 90. And then this little piece, I can flip-flop it either way and test it. Test it. It's the theory. Okay, let's do it. Pour it in there. Yeah, that's good enough for the girls we hang out with. Okay, so now I need to do some layout, I guess, on this thing. Start measuring. So I don't really need to do layout. And just match all these 16-aught centers. Literally all this is for insulation and then for doing the tongue and groove on the inside or whatever I decide to sheet this with. So and I'm just going to use this double top plate as my bottom plate rather than put a whole third board across this. Might be cheating, but whatever. This is the best way to be doing this at all. Oh man. It needs to stay there. Oh wait, now I gotta have an overhang. That's right. I think that's all I'm gonna do, folks. Oh, I gotta utilize these tools that, need my smaller one. Use the square to make it a 90. Imagine that. And then I'm just gonna toenail it. There. Gonna try to square this up as best I can, and then I'll toenail it in. Hope you real carpenters don't get too mad at me for this. It's gonna work, I think. Should. At this point, I'm just measuring every 16 on center stud and the height up to the, I'm going to call it the peak of this gable end scissor truss angle. Just make each measurement, go down and make each cut, and then I'm going to put them all up and install them all. Okay, well, pretty much got that side ready. Now I just got to do this side. Then insulation and vapor barrier, plus some funky center stud with a V, well, with a V in the on the top. Figure out how to do that, I guess. Camping oil. I still haven't got a new cup. You guys watched our boat camping video. My cup from, I don't know how many years I've had them, cracked. No good. 1.5 cups of water. These Idaho potatoes are excellent camping food. Just add boiling water and go from there. Got some beef from the grocery store. Our classic ribeye. Organic, grass-fed ribeye. S&P is a choice for me. Nothing like a T111 lid. Got her. Gives it that real smoky flavor. Nicely oiled pan. All right. Well, I wish I could just go to bed, but it's only 7:15, and I got about 7 million hours of work to do, so I better get going, get the stuff put away, and get after the other side of that gable end. All right. Good enough. Ready for insulation. And vapor barrier, I guess. I gotta do the other side. And I gotta throw some insulation in these. And I gotta put a bracket for the ceiling fan. And then I can vapor barrier the whole thing. What time is it? 8:30. Go to sleep and get an early start, or push through and do the other side. Got the hang of it now, but you gotta have some rest too. Maybe I'll take the side by side for a ride or something. All right. I just realized this is the first night sleeping in the cabin, technically. It's pretty cool. Huh. Still can't believe I've gotten this far. Got a long ways to go. I don't know, I'd say I'm 2/3 though, or 3/4 of the way. I don't know, maybe the interior stuff takes longer than I think. Ugh. That's how my brain works, just doesn't shut off when it's bedtime. Oh well. Must be time to wake up. Kind of feel like a homeless man in some big city that stumbled upon a construction site to sleep in. Oh shit. Well, if you have it, you might as well use it. Sorry for such a long update between cabin videos. I know a lot of people are on the channel just for that, so. It's coming along. Front door. She'll come in, it'll be a wood stove in this little corner. Psst. I'm thinking couch, maybe a third couch out here, like the back of it. This will be Toyo, oil drip, kitchen, dining room. Kitchen's all in this corner, I should say. I think this is where the ladder's going to go for the loft. It'll be a half loft. Might put a futon couch here. I don't know how all that's going to fit. Might not have any couches on that wall, I guess. Gonna collect some stones from the beach down at the lake to build like a platform for the wood stove. And I'll just do metal siding behind it, I think. He'll come into the hallway where there's 2 pocket doors. I have those in boxes somewhere around here. I gotta frame those in still. Oh, I don't know where they're at. Oh, that's them right there. Pocket doors. So 2 pocket doors, save on space. And just real tiny bedrooms, but you'd be able to fit a queen bed in each one and have room to walk around each side. So queen bed with egress windows. And then this little pocket back here will be the utility stuff. Eventually it'll be solar controller, and I don't know what kind of batteries I'm going to get yet, but maybe a bunch of batteries in here, or batteries might be outside under the floor right here, I'm not sure. I'll frame that Gable. Got that one done. Looks pretty good, honestly, from a distance. We're 20-foot carpenters around here. Looks good from 20 feet away. Any closer, and you might start going. By the way, build the outhouse first, and then as soon as your floor is started, build the stairs and a mini temporary porch for the floor. Those are the first 2 things you should do when you build a cabin. At least I'll get an update for you guys. Again, I apologize. Life happens. Stuff happens in your life where you can't control it, and sometimes that puts a damper on your projects. So we're hopefully gonna start it back up and really move ahead with a full head of steam, is the goal anyway. All right. Little brown and fuzzy. Could have cut a bear tag today. Crap. It's a little after midnight. Decided to bomb down, and that way I can wake up here in the morning and get a full day instead of missing out on it. Missing out on most of the day, I guess. Like I did last time. So I'm tired. Get my sleeping bag set up. Have the second night in the cabin. Couldn't really fall asleep last night. On top of getting in late. So I'm getting a late start this morning. But I don't gotta be back in town till tomorrow morning, so guess I can just work late today. Maybe somebody could tell me what kind of bird that is. Really pretty little yellow thing. Definitely got to get a bird book to keep at the cabin when it's done. Got this side about halfway done, and then I can go through and pull my insulation up in the ceiling. Got to put one crossbar in there for the ceiling fan.
I should be able to throw insulation in all this. Gotta crawl through the ceiling and fill these gaps for whatever reason. The bats just didn't work out to fit it perfect. So, gotta do that too. Alright, just mounted my ceiling fan mount, pulled the wire through it. I know I got way too much, but I don't have a proper pair of cutters. Both gable ends are framed. Now I need to get some insulation in these gaps. Should be good after that to start doing the ends. Okay, I just sliced up a few of these chunks. How many do I got there? 6, 8 really. Now I'm gonna start crawling up here and getting them in those gaps in the center, the peak.
Here I am starting on this gable end, getting the ceiling insulation in, as well as throwing some of those short chunks up into the peak of the rest of the ceiling, so I can go ahead and get that all fully insulated as well.
Alright, now I'm going to do that side, and then I'll start on the gable end, just because the scaffold's down here. No sense in moving the scaffold back and forth. So, yep. Oh, and I got one more piece to put right there. All right, it's looking pretty good. Now let's do the other side. All right. Sweet. The only other insulation that needs done in this place is just like the door jambs and the window, around the windows. I have some spray foam, but it's kind of old for that, for windows and doors, but doesn't need done this very second. Yes! Feels so good to get like a step done. Well, not totally done yet, but the Visqueen's gonna go on here shortly, and then I'll be done. Awesome. I'm getting it. Got it kind of stretched up there. With this big of a gap. Oh no, I should have enough. Because I have a half roll that goes halfway through the floor, but it's this wide, so I'll be able to cut it in half and go the full length. I hope. I hope I have enough. There might be some gaps to fill. Oh, I got this black stuff too. I guess I could use that. That'll work. Yeah, I'll have plenty. Cool. Sweet. There's one half done. A lot of moving ladders around, that's for sure. And now we gotta start on the other side. Okay. Basically one more stripe down the middle and some cleanup spots, and then taping it all. Sweet. But it's 8 o'clock and I'm getting hungry and kind of itchy, so I'm gonna have to go for a bit of a cold plunge while we're cooking. Shield that from the wind a bit.
oil down. This is really not doing a whole lot. Well, since it's 9:15 anyway, I think I'm going to try to put the last piece of vapor barrier up. I just got to trim it to the right size. And then I can be done. Well, kind of. Still need to tape all the seams, but just the difficult part will be over. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that real quick before I go to bed. A long day's work, but she's all done besides taping all the seams. I really wish I didn't have to do that. I mean, maybe I don't. It's just a cabin, but it's probably the right way to do it. I got a big overlap between most everything, so I don't know. Somebody smarter than me probably has the answer. All right. All right. Another little short trip on the books. Feeling really good about where we're sitting now. Got to get Dalton down here and finish some electrical and get a Toyo installed, and then there's nothing stopping me from working on it all winter. Really, it's usable now. Throw a couch in there and good to go. Feels really good. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.